Hello all you amazing wonderful people, welcome back to the channel. IStandAlone Gaming, and today we're playing Final Fantasy X. So with that being said, we're going to be obtaining Yojimbo today. So you can do this at any point, or wait until late game. But if you go ahead and do it before, all you need to do is make sure you go to the Calm Lands. So once you get to the Calm Lands, you can obtain Yojimbo. So even though we're at the end here, just imagine that you are at your first journey at Calm Lands. We will be making that trip from the center of the Calm Lands. So once you're here, very simple. You come out. You don't have your chocobo. You don't need one. It's just a little bit frieder. Yeah, a little bit frieder. A little bit faster. So we're going to be riding one. All you have to do, ride all the way like you're going to Mount Gagazet. And if you're rushing through the storyline, I can see how people can miss this. So that's why I'm showing you from Calm Lands. So with that being said, all you gotta do is run up here towards Mount Gagazet, get through this location. If you haven't beat the game, or if you're not in the end game, you will have a boss fight before you have to obtain Yojimbo. So once you get past this bridge, there'll be a boss fight. Go ahead and complete that boss fight, and instead of going across the bridge like you're going to Mount Gagazet, all you have to do is go down this hill. So you come down here, there'll be another save sphere. You can save if you'd like. Why not? And there is a cave here. Once you go in the cave, there'll be a quick little cutscene. But before we do that, check out this location. The cool thing about coming back to this location is you're a little bit overpowered once you get here. So you can go ahead and obtain a rusty sword. Not very good, but it's always cool to get extra items, especially if you want to get all the items.
Where are we?
The Faith is inside, as are the fiends.
Hey, this where...
Where? What? The summoner I guarded on my first pilgrimage died here. Yuna, let's go. The Faith awaits.
So after your little cutscene, you are placed inside this cave, and inside this cave is where you'll find Yojimbo. So you just run through. It's pretty linear for the most part. There are some turns, but usually they have treasure. You just run to the end. So coming here after you're a little OP and a little in the late game, it's definitely a nice change of pace. So as I said, you turn off, there's an item. Force you to go straight again.
What's a Faith doing in a place like this?
Don't ask me.
They say it was stolen from a temple long ago.
Huh?
With no faith, summoners cannot train. Without training, they cannot call the final Aeon. Without the final Aeon, they cannot defeat sin. That is why.
'Cause then the summoner won't die.
That must be what the thief was thinking.
Well, I kinda agree with him.
So you come through. The passage to the left will take you straight to Yojimbo. Passage to the right, there's treasure. to Key Sphere. Nothing too extravagant after you beat the game, but keep running up. If you go straight, there's more treasure. Fortune Sphere is pretty rare. Definitely recommend picking that up. Keep moving forward. Now, once you reach this intersection, there is 2 chests. I believe there's one here, and there's one over here. Oh, I lied. I'll bed primer. Still need those. Still important. Yeah, that gives us Y. And we are towards the end of the, I guess, Cloister of Trials, you could say. I mean, there's not actually a Cloister of Trials in here. There's no spheres or nothing like that, but you are at the end. Go ahead and toss another save in if you'd like. And we push forward.
Pap! Another Guado fiend?
No, and unsent.
It is. It's you, is it not, Lady Ginham? Forgive me. I was too young. There is no human left in you now, is there? Very well then. Allow me to perform my last duty to you. My last as your guardian.
Alrighty, so as you can see, you're thrust into a battle against a summoner and Yojimbo. So unfortunately, it is a little bit of a tough fight. So if you're coming here early, you will be struggling for sure. He has a decent amount of health, and he does a lot of damage, especially if he starts doing his decent moves. So let's just go ahead and get started. He has a lot of health. I'm a little overpowered, so if my fight seems easier than yours, just be aware of that I am post-game, and I came back to get Yojimbo. If you are struggling, you can always come back. As you can see, you are already weakened him. He's bent over like that, which means he's below half health. And we finished him off fairly easy. So if you get him earlier in the game, he will be much more difficult. Just be aware of that.
Strange. I thought it would be sadder somehow. Maybe I've gotten used to farewells.
You're stronger now.
Waka, I hope you're right. Yuna, the faith is inside. Go do what you came to do.
So unfortunately, you don't get much for beating him. And you go to this location, and essentially it's whichever closest arrow that you are. If you want to go to the right, there's treasure. If you want to go to the left, there's treasure, but we are here for Yojimbo. So you can go ahead and do the left or right at any point. So let's go ahead and go north. Now, Yojimbo is one of the only Aeons that can refuse your service. Essentially, he'll ask you a question followed by a little bit of a haggling war. First thing he does is ask you a question. You want to pick the right answer, and it will give you an immediate discount on his asking price. So let's go ahead and wait for that.
I am the Blade of Vengeance. They dare only whisper my name. Yojimbo. Summoner, I ask you, what do you want of me?
Now, the first answer is to defeat the most powerful enemies. Go ahead and pick that one.
If you desire my strength, you must pay my price. Make your offer.
Now, your first offer should be pretty high. Go to 175.01. Offer this.
Do we have a deal?
He's going to ask a lower asking price. You then want to drop yours all the way down to 117,501. Go ahead and confirm. Make offer.
Do we have a deal?
He lowers his price yet again. Now it starts getting a little bit more complicated. You want to offer him 148,051 gil, as shown.
Do we have a
He
deal?
lowers his price to under 200,000, 198,810. Now for your last offer, you want to do 177,825. And give that as an offer.
Adequate.
And he says adequate. You just obtained Yojimbo for 177,000 gil.
Summoner.
178 if you want to round up. But it's a lot better than what it was, or what it could have been. Could have been 250,000, could have been 200,000, but we got it for 178. The best price I've seen so far. And we're gonna name him and confirm. Reason we named him Poker, it's on task of our original picks and our original Aeons. It goes in the my original playthrough. But with that being said, that is how you obtain Yojimbo. So if you enjoyed this video, if it helped you out, please leave a like. If you want to see more content and content like this that'll help you out, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Take care.